right, so I have to say, first off, this is my first ever 10-minute set. All right, thank you. I was a little nervous. I asked my fiance, I said, do you think I can go 10 minutes? She was like, ha, not on your life. I need some encouragement. That's not what I was looking for. After that last act, I just want to say I have a job and a college education, and I have a place to live. I'm about to drop this mic right now. Thank you for coming. No, I'm kidding. So, anyway, listen, I just got back last week from an 8-day trip with my family back in New Jersey, right? 8 days with the family. Yeah, you're smiling, but I'm not, okay? Here's why. So I go back, and so they're in New Jersey, and sometimes I think it's 3,000 miles too far. They're getting kind of old. After half a day, I'm like, is it far enough? You know what I mean? My uncle comes over to me, says, so I hear you're doing comedy. I said, I am. I said, yeah, I've seen your clips. I'm like, here we go. I said, and? He goes, I like Jim Gaffigan. What does that have to do with me? I love Jim Gaffigan. What does that have to do with what I'm doing? That doesn't sound like a compliment at all. He says, if I was you, I would keep politics out of your comedy. I'm like, okay. If I was you, I would keep politics out of your Thanksgiving. For once in your life. Oh man, family's tough. Family is tough. Like I've been talking. Thank you for coming. I have not talked to my parents in years. I mean, they died, right? They died. It's more of a one-way conversation. Thank you for laughing. There's a special audience that can laugh at the dead parent joke. I appreciate you guys. Listen, I know it's tough for some of you. Listen, if they would be watching right now, they're looking down, laughing right now, enjoying this. My dad's probably criticizing me still. I didn't like that Gaffigan joke at all. But anyway, listen, it's tough out there right now. There's a lot of hate. Personally, I don't have hate. Well, I mean, I do. People can't use the self-checkout, okay? I hate people who can't use the self-checkout. Self-checkout brings out the worst in me. I'll be in line, someone's holding up, what the fuck? Oh, they're trying to buy alcohol on the self-checkout. What an idiot, what an idiot. You're going to come out here tonight to hear me brag, but you know what? I'm pretty damn good with that self-checkout. And not because I'm such a genius, but they've really done that machine down. When you swipe an item, there's a voice that says, put it in the bagging area. Yeah, which means when the engineers were developing with real people, and someone was swiping and was like, what do I do now? Engineers are like, put it in the fucking bagging area. We need a voice for that too? Gets better. Sometimes you're swiping, and it freezes and help's on the way. Oh, that's the worst, because help's not on the way, because I'm too busy trying to help the person trying to buy alcohol in the self-checkout. Yeah. Listen, if it's up to me, they'd have a TSA pre-check line just to use the self-checkout. Just going online and filling out a form, I think would really help move some people away. And by the way, if you're not laughing at that, I think you're part of the problem. Some of you are just finding out tonight that you can't use the self-checkout to buy alcohol. I judge you. What's happening up here? Too much. Okay, so I'm a dad, I'm a proud father. I'm a rescue dog. I'm a Chihuahua rescue dog. Yes, still up, you don't know, okay? No, he's a good boy, he's an old dog. When my fiance and I first adopted him, we took him to the vet, and the vet said he's got a heart murmur. I'm like, oh no, he got emotional. How long has he got? Yeah, 5 years and $10,000 later. No, seriously, how long has he got? You know what I mean? I want to travel, I want to do some stuff. I'll tell you what, he's got better health care than I do. When he got... She pays the bills too. Look, well, he has better health care than I do. We took him for his physical. They spent 2 hours with him. When I get my physical, maybe they spend 15 minutes with me. They even clean his anal glands, you know what I mean? Look, I'm not saying I want and don't need my anal glands cleaned, but damn, it'd be nice if they asked just once. We've had some behavioral problems with him too. Like the other day, he walks into the living room, just struts in, looks at me, and just starts pissing on the carpet. Looking at me like, what are you going to do? I'm a tough guy? You know what you're going to do? You're going to go, and you're going to clean it up. Why don't you get me a biscuit while you're at it? So I've had these problems. So my fiance here, we took him to trainers, we took him to the vet and stuff like that with some success. But she decides, I think we should get a medium. I know someone who does it via Zoom. And I'm like, that is the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. I didn't say that, right? I was like, that medium sounds like a pretty good idea. I'll tell you what, I was dead set against it, and I was wrong. I was wrong. I learned a lot. Like, I learned my fiance likes to waste money. Look, thanks for even a mild laugh. That joke cost me $175. That wasn't a joke. Okay. That's what it was. So we get on the phone with this woman. She's this very medium voice. She goes, I can tell you people. And you love your animal. Like, man, we set up a Zoom call for our dog. You know, it's psychic ability to know that we're good people and we love our animal. Thank you back there. Okay. So then she starts talking to us. Really, she's talking to the dog. After a while, she finally says, I have a vision. And I'm making him happier, healthier, and better behaved. I'm like, and she goes, but we're out of time. Son of a bitch, what a con! What a con! I told my fiance, we're never going back to that woman again. We're going to put it next Wednesday, right now, $175. Trying to figure out why this damn dog is pissing on the living room carpet. So listen, I'm in a long-term relationship, like long time. I mean, some would say too long, right? Not me up here, not me up on stage. Well, they're sitting right there, I'm not saying. That doesn't seem very nice at all. No, she's great. She's much smarter than me, which can be super frustrating whenever we're watching a movie or a TV show and there's a big twist. She always figures it out way sooner than I do. Like, I don't know if you guys remember The Sixth Sense, I see dead people. 10 minutes into the movie, she's like, he's dead. I'm like, I would have liked a chance to figure that out myself. I was pretty mad. But in her defense, I don't think I ever would have, right? To this day, I would have been like, well, he's dead. I was talking to that freaky kid the whole time. I'm not stupid. I am stupid. She's also very good. I don't know where she got this skill from, though. And she fixes everything. I mean, she can fix everything. What I bring to the relationship is I'm pretty good at breaking everything. Right? Just the other day, I put the toaster oven in the dishwasher. No, neither work. Just to fix both of them. I just told that joke so I could brag that I got a toaster oven. We hear a man's got a toaster oven, you seem like that money. Sometimes she says things, I'll be honest, listening, well, I don't care, it is what it is, we're up here, we're friends, we're sharing. Simmer down. She says some things that hurt my feelings, okay? We're watching F1 the other day, and there's a scene, if you've seen it, where Brad Pitt lowers himself slowly into an ice bath, and she says, and I quote, oh my God. Funny. I take my shirt off later that night, she's like, oh my God, holy shit, put your shirt back on. That's what it is, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, the one misnomer is when you're in a long-term relationship, there's no sex. It's over, it's not happening, nothing. That is not true. That is not true. And actually, right here, right now, on stage, I'm going to talk about my current sex life. Okay, so that is the sex portion of my act, right? That's it, it's over. I got a little naughty right there. I went a little too far, and I apologize. That was not cool. You make them laugh with these things. Okay. I'm a fast shooter. So, we were talking the other day about if I could go back in time. I was just kind of chatting about it. So if I go back in time, first I'd go back to the early 90s, right? Maybe like pick up some Apple stock when they were like giving it away for like a nickel a share. Steve Jobs was fired, the company was just going under. Who the hell is going to watch movies on their phone? That's ridiculous. Get a bunch of those. But then, hear this. Then I go a little further and talk to Trump's dad, Fred Trump. When Trump was around, I don't know, 4 or 5. I said, Fred, can we talk to him? Listen, can you do us a favor? Please. Just once. Tell him you love him, please, for the love of God. Just tell him you love him one time. Tell him, please, I'm begging you. It'll change him as a human being. It'll change him as a person. I know you don't love him. We don't love him either. But you say just once. give him a big hug. It really would mean a lot to us, Fred. And by the way, you know what? You'd be changing history. Get this, get this. Someday, he's going to be president. I know. I can't believe it either. That would really help me out. Thank you. That would really help us out. So, no, Fred? No? We're not? Okay. Anyway, so hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to... Sorry, I got a tap on it, dude. Give me 1 second. Oh! It's from the Department of Justice. Okay. Okay. Shit, so I was saying, Trump and his dad had the perfect relationship. They had a perfect relationship. They made perfect phone calls. They loved each other. I heard they had the greatest relationship between a father and son ever in human history. And you're laughing at that joke, you're going to get audited in the next 6 months. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you very much.
All right, one more time for Jamie Sommers.